They have finally listened to us. Monica and Lucy, thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about an MZ Wallace bag that many of us fanatics have been long awaiting and hoping that Monica and Lucy would release based on our suggestions and constructive criticism surrounding their original medium Metro tote. I've got one here to show you. This is a very wildly popular style from MZ Wallace. As you can tell, it's nice and squishy and smushy, as all their bags are that are made from this quilted Oxford material. And it is, I think, probably their most popular because they have it in a plethora of colors. Whenever they do collaborations, it's typically in this size. It is just a great size, a great versatile bag. It can be used for work, for the gym, for travel, but it has some things missing that a lot of us who love and appreciate the brand kind of wished it had. People have always said, gosh, can you put an exterior pocket in the outside so I can have somewhere to slip my phone or keys? Or is there any way you can make it a crossbody? And yes, they do have the Sutton that is a crossbody version essentially of this bag, but the shape is a little bit different. And, you know, like I said, this is a very popular style. So people kept kind of voicing their hopes and dreams for little tweaks to the design. And despite being told that it wouldn't happen, it happened. Toss that away and let me present to you the medium Metro Tote Deluxe. Let me flip this over so you can see what I'm talking about and see one of the many details that makes this a deluxe bag or a deluxe medium Metro. You can just see here from the quick spin that there is a lot going on the outside. The original does not have it, and it is finally here, you guys. Before we dive into this, let me just give you a quick history in case you aren't very familiar with the brand. They did release the Metro Deluxe in the large at first, and again, if you're not familiar with the brand, the large is huge. It's not large, it is massive. So when it first came out, while I really wanted to jump on it and buy it, I knew that it was going to be so big and a size I probably wouldn't reach for very often. And knowing the initial reaction that people had to the release of the large deluxe, I was really confident that they would release it in a medium at some point in the future. So I exercised patience and I waited, and sure enough, they did release it in this gorgeous medium size. And in my opinion, I think this is the most perfect size. Like I said, the large is huge. The small is great. However, it doesn't have a strap drop long enough where I can utilize it on my shoulder and carry it as a shoulder bag. So this was really what I was left with, hoping that it would come out, and it did, and I am so very excited. I purchased this to use primarily as a travel bag in place of my Crosby backpack for those travel adventures where I didn't want to carry a backpack, because as much as I love the hands-free option of a backpack, being that I am as busty as I am, the backpack straps aren't always very attractive on me. So I wanted an option that holds a lot, that I can wear across the body as a crossbody, that I can wear as a shoulder bag, that I could hold handheld down on my side. And when I held on to hope and saw that it was finally released, I snapped this straight up. And if you noticed, maybe you didn't, maybe I didn't show it actually, tag is still attached. We are living in different times right now where travel is not very common at the moment, unfortunately. We're all working from home, so I can't really use this to commute to and from work. And the gyms are closed, at least for now. So I am not using this. I haven't used it yet, but the time will come, you guys. And I am very excited for that time to come where I can officially cut this tag off and begin using this. So now that we've tackled that introduction, I want to get into some numbers and basic information for you guys. And actually a question or concern that someone may have that is looking at this bag as well. Is it the exact same size as the traditional Metro without all the extra bells and whistles? And the answer is yes. Dimensions are all the same. Everything is the same. The differences are the details that I will go through with you on the exterior. The other details that vary regarding this bag are the price point and the weight. So this bag, the medium Metro Tote Deluxe, retails for $275 versus the non-deluxe version that is $225. There is also a difference in the weight of the bag, given all these extra bells and whistles. The Metro Tote Deluxe right here weighs 1.78 pounds, while the original Metro that you saw earlier is just 0.9 pounds. Overall though, both styles still supremely lightweight. Both are still squishy and smushy and just are fantastic bags. Now, if you are not very familiar with this brand and are curious as to its overall dimensions, like I said, they are the exact same regardless of whether it's the original or the deluxe, and I will read off those measurements to you now. Let's make sure we got this all on camera for you. The length is 11.6 inches, width is 9.4 inches, height is 12.7 inches, and the strap drop is 8.4 inches. You've got the vachetta leather here, however you pronounce it, on the straps as well as on the bottom of the bag. You've got the MZ Wallace diamond logo. Let's see if we can get it to show. It's really difficult to do, you guys. But hopefully you've seen my other videos and kind of know what that diamond looks like. And if you haven't, shame on you. Hit that subscribe button down below and ding the bell so that you are coming back every time I upload a video. I'd love to have you back. We've got the black feet here, all four sides right there. And you've got the black MZ Wallace logo right there. And having zoomed in like this to show you the logo, you can see one of the bells and whistles. We've got this exterior pocket. Oh, so great. I have one of my phone cases because I'm filming on my phone right now. You have a place, you guys, where you can slip that phone in without having to open up the bag. This is such a little detail, yet so incredibly amazing. I am so thankful. And if that wasn't enough, you've got another one back here, another pocket. I mean, we asked and asked, and I mean, they delivered and then some. So you've got this pocket. You've got that pocket right here. You've got another pocket on the outside here. That, and this is why I said I bought it for travel. You can unzip the bottom, and then obviously it is no longer a pocket, but now it is a luggage sleeve. So you can slip this bad boy on your carry-on and walk through the airport with the greatest of ease and not worry about it falling. It is fantastic. I am so excited. I can't wait to use this. You think I'm done? I'm not done. There are more exterior pockets. I'm telling you, you guys, they listened and listened and then just went above and beyond. There are two more exterior pockets right here. You see them? No, you don't. Not really, which is great because that means they're great incognito hidden pockets for travel, for your passport, for your wallet. Love. You've got one here. And again, we're not done because you've got another one on the other side right there. You see the zipper pull, the black zipper pull? Boom. Outside pocket right there. And let's say kudos to the contrast lining. As you know, for a long while, they had lining that was the same color as the bag, which is nice, but especially with a black bag, it turns into a black hole and you just cannot find or see anything. So they have been doing contrast lining, or with prints, like for example, my medium Suttons, the gray camo and the blush camo, the interiors are solid. So it's kind of nice to break up the pattern because it makes it a little easier to find your stuff. And they did that here with the medium Metro. You've got a nice, lovely light gray interior. And same thing on this side. I mean, these are generous exterior pockets right here, both sides. They go the whole length. Yeah, the whole length. This is my finger here. And I think, yeah, it's to the bottom. I mean, these are fantastic exterior compartments. And like I said, because these are zipped and kind of hidden here, these are great for travel in my opinion. I think this would be a great place because see, that's where it is. If you put them up together, got so much going on here, you guys. See, so you put them up together, you don't see those zipped compartments. It's right there. right there. It is a great place to put your passport, to put your wallet, because if someone, God forbid, is going to try and mug you or rob you or try to get into your bag, of course they're going to go for the main compartment because duh, you probably only have one compartment in a bag like this, right? Wrong. So it's a great place to hide stuff that you wouldn't want anyone to get their hands on. And of course, we still haven't even dived into the main compartment, which we will do right now. Actually, we won't. Let me show you. We've got crossbody straps, people. You've got the option to add these straps. They're removable. As you can tell by the clamp here, off, on. You can wear this bag as a crossbody. I'm way too happy about this. It's ridiculous. Let me show you actually before I get into it how it looks crossbody. For reference, I am 5'6", and this bag is completely empty. Here we go. I mean, it is fan-freaking-tastic. It's such a good size, and I'm telling you, this is the medium, and they had a large. I mean, and the large, look, I'm not the smallest girl in the world, I will admit that, and I think the large is a massive bag. So if you are more petite, or if you're shorter, you could look like you're getting swallowed up by your bag, in my humble opinion, if you were to go with the large. That's why I waited for the medium. And also because I want to use this for travel, the large is so big, it exceeds measurements that are allowed by the various airlines. So while I know I might be able to get away with it, I just didn't want to run the risk of my bag catching that one employee's eye and have them think, that personal item looks a bit big. Why don't we measure it? You know, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. The medium, I believe, is within all the guidelines of the various airlines as far as measurements, and will be easier to deal with, and I won't have to worry, you know, so much in the back of my mind. Plus, if I have all that extra space, while I am thankful for it, in the large metro, chances are I'm not going to be able to discipline myself well enough to not fill it to its capacity. And then, of course, if I don't do that, if I do fill it to its capacity, then what's going to happen? It's going to jut out. It's going to be even bigger. You know, it's going to be huge, and it's totally going to be a standout bag, and it's likely going to raise flags or draw people's attention and make them want to be like, hey, can we inspect the measurements, or can you try to fit it into this little bag compartment thingy we've got here to make sure that it's within the measurements of a personal item. So for those reasons, I did not want to get the large. I opted for the medium. So with that little side note as to why I went with the medium versus the large, let's dive into the main compartment. Let me unzip it here for you guys and show you. It's the same as every other Metro that MZ Wallace has released as far as this main compartment is concerned. You've got the zipper here, the one interior zipper that opens up to a pocket with, yes, 2 more pockets, because we cannot get enough pockets. It's such a great way to keep yourself organized. I mean, the practicality of this brand is just A+ in my book. Flip it around, you've got the 2 pockets here, this one that expands a bit, kind of like a cell phone pocket, and this one flat pocket right here. The contrast lining, obviously, duh, you can see that. And you've got this one pouch, which, if you are familiar with the brand, again, it's a phrase I say quite often when I'm talking and reviewing MZ Wallace, you technically, now I haven't tried it actually with the Deluxe, so I guess the jury might be out on that. If you've tried it, let me know in the comments below. The whole purpose of this pouch, well, not the whole, but one of the selling points regarding the bag and this pouch is that this bad boy can be folded and fit in here so that you can take it with you and have it in a super compact, portable way. Now, like I said, because this is the Deluxe and it has a little extra in the way of hardware and a crossbody strap, I don't know if it will still work. I would imagine it would. I mean, really, how much extra space does this take? I'm sure it probably works just fine, but like I said, I personally haven't tried it yet. If you have, let me know. But that would be the point of that attached bag here, that you can obviously detach to place the bag in it when needed. And when you are not doing that, or if you choose not to use it in that way at all, this can be a nice catch-all within your bag to put whatever your heart desires while you carry this beautiful bag. So yeah, that is my story with this amazing and a beautiful medium Metro Tote Deluxe. I absolutely love it. I am super, super, super duper excited that MZ Wallace came out with this bag. We had all been longing and hoping that they would add these little details to the ever popular Metro Tote and just make it a little more practical for us. And while they initially said we won't be changing it and, you know, basically kind of dashed our hopes and dreams, they did surprise us, and they did listen, and they did produce this amazing bag that I am so happy to have added to my MZ Wallace collection, my ever growing MZ Wallace collection. I just, you know, when you find a good brand and it's practical and it's quality and it just does everything you need it to do and more, and, you know, is a good price point, I mean, how can you not end up amassing quite the collection, you know, like I have? I'm very pleased with it. Let me know in the comments below, do you have this bag? Have you had your eye on this bag? Do you have any questions for me? Now, granted, like I said, I have not had the chance to carry it yet, but I foresee this being a very useful and great bag for me for travel. I hope to use it on a trip sometime soon and can circle back with you guys at that time after I actually put it through the ringer of a full-on trip and come back and let you know my thoughts on it as a travel bag. But if you have it, let me know your thoughts. Have you used it yet? Did you purchase the large perhaps when that initially came out? How do you like it? Pros and cons. Do you wish you had the medium size instead of the large? Do you have both? You know, just let me know anything and everything regarding the Deluxe line from MZ Wallace. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and we will talk about it. If you are now intrigued by this bag and would like to look into it and possibly add it to your collection, I will have links down below in the description box that will take you directly to their website so that you can see the bag and see if it is a good fit for you and your lifestyle. That is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't do so earlier when I told you, hit that subscribe button down below and ding the bell so that you are notified the next time I do upload a video, because I would love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.